I'm Aussie Villain, welcome to episode 18 of Soccer in the City, our bid to, well, not even a bid, let's see how far we can take New York City FC. That's basically what this save is all about. And since the last episode, well, we started to get things back on track in the Northwest, didn't we? Northwest? Northeast? Northwest. Yeah, my American geography, top of my head, that was poor, wasn't it? But anyway, we'll move on. We had a good episode, didn't we, last time? 2 wins from 2, absolute pounding of Seattle. So since then, we've gone and we played Real Salt Lake in the at home in the MLS. You can see it was a 2-0 win. David Villa and Ludemo with the goals for us. This was absolutely dominant. We didn't allow them a single shot on goal, so really, really positive defensive performance. And then the two big guys for us, Villa and Ludemo, two of our designated players stepping up to get the goals. Then we went away to Minnesota, and this was really a patchwork team. We had no left-sided wing-back. So we sort of pigeonholed Callens in there, and he did okay as far as the central defender playing in a wing-back role can do. We scraped a result, which was fine. I was pretty happy in the end to get a result. You can see we went behind. Jack Harrison got us equal in the 83rd minute, so that was okay. As I said, happy with that, all things considered. Then we played Indy 11 in the US Open Cup, and you can see 4-1 at home. It was quite a good performance. We went behind, which wasn't ideal, but we didn't panic and we overpowered them in the end. We can see Keaton Parks with 2, Ken 2 with a goal, and Jonathan Lewis. This is very much the reserves and the future kids for the most part. So it was good to give them a run out and see that they can, despite going behind, go and pull back a result. So this episode is going to be FC Dallas at home. You can see they're sitting 3rd in their conference, so it's a big game. And we're going to show the 5th round of the US Open Cup, whether it'll most likely be Philadelphia Union One. Chance it could be San Antonio, but I'm counting on playing Philadelphia in that. And it'll be a good opportunity on the channel to see what the future of this club is, because we are going to play some of the young prospects. And if we look at the league table, MLS is very even, and despite the poor start, maybe I was panicking a little bit and forgot about that. We've gone on a nice little run. You can see we're only 4 points off top of our conference, and we have a game in hand on most of the teams above us, only Chicago who we don't. So if we can win against Dallas today, we could conceivably find ourselves in 2nd place. And same with MLS Cup. Again, we're only 4 points off the top. So yeah, poor start, but we're turning things around, and it's starting to look a lot more positive for us now. And of course, for all the goals in between episodes, goals of the month at the end of this episode, you'll be able to catch those. And we did score quite a few and some very nice ones as well. But this is the team we're sending out to play FC Dallas. It's Johnson in goal, Callens, Escobar, and Chanot across the back. Allen switches over to the left. We still have the 2 Costa Ricans at the World Cup, so that hurts us. So Allen goes down the left, Gomez goes down the right, Ludemo and Ring in midfield. Really enjoying having Ring in there as a ball-winning midfielder. He's doing a really good job. It does mean there's no place for Zelalem, but, you know, we have to have the best balanced team we can, and I feel like right now Ring is doing that for us. Maxi Morales will go in behind Villa and Alton Williams, our future star. Let's hope we can get a result here. So there we go. It was very much attack versus defense sort of formation there, isn't it, from FC Dallas? We'll see how we go here. We may need to look to exploit the flanks with the 2 sitting midfielders. But Maxi Morales, he'll keep them busy, won't he? Let's see. Assistant says we should challenge them to pick up where they left off. We were decent against Indy 11, but it was only Indy 11. We're on a run. Let's say, come on, let's show me what you can do to keep it going. As usual, the old calm, we have faith. And let's get on out there. And yeah, home game here as well, so it would be a very nice one to get a result in, wouldn't it? I was panicking a little bit, I have to say, when we weren't doing well, but yeah, things are just starting to turn around now, and I think Ludemo is really starting to settle into that Pirlo role for us as well, which is good, because we've really, I think that was the biggest thing that we missed. And like I say, I think with Ring as a ball winner in there as well, we're a much more better balanced side, and having secured Zelalem on loan for the next season and a half, so that takes a little bit of pressure off kind of having to play him to keep both him and Arsenal happy. We have that deal done now. Let's see. There's not too much happening by way of highlights here. It's a very, very tight game. Here's a set piece. We've got Williams on the edge of the area. Go on, Williams. Put your foot through that, son. Williams! Go! Alton Williams, the star of the future. Look at this from the edge of the area. Very poor defending. Took a touch, took his time, and that was unstoppable. That's a really, really good goal. We'll give them some praise for that. And then we'll hopefully be able to give them a concentrate coming into half-time. Given how tight this game has been, we really just want to try and get in at 1-0 if we can. we're getting it 2-0, fantastic, but we just don't want to concede a goal here. This should be it, and is halftime 1-0. We actually looked like we kicked on a little bit after that goal, didn't we? Not ideal, not a perfect performance, I should say, but not bad either. So I think we're going to have to go with an assertive, don't get complacent. We'll do some individual team talks here, and then we will come back for the second half. Alright, can we see this out? Toyed with the idea of taking it off attacking and going into control. I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, he's going to get sent off. I just told you, Gomez, don't get a second yellow card. 13 seconds later. Did he get a second yellow? He didn't. Well, alright, breathe. I was about to lose my temper, but that's okay. Alright, Villa knocks in the corner. It's headed clear. Out to Morales. What can he do? It's not much in front of him. Morales! Oh, what a goal that would have been. That would have been goal of the season. Just past the post. I'm nervous about Gomez now, but we have nobody else to play. They're literally the only two wide players we have at the club right now. I could try Callens back out to the left, switch Allen back to the right to take Gomez off, and then we could have either Mina or Navarro in defence. Allen isn't playing particularly well, but he's way out of position. He's a right fullback that can play wing-back, and we've got him playing left wing-back, so we just need him to do a job, just be solid defensively, and I'll be happy. Ludomo's headed that clear for Villa. Can Villa find a teammate? He's gone up for Williams. Williams brings it down the chest. Nicely done, son. Out to Allen. Alright, so here he goes. Cutting in field onto his right foot, as you would expect. It's a decent pass for Williams. Look at Villa through the middle. Williams can find and go on David Villa. Can he win it for us? Whoa! That should be enough. Honestly, Alton Williams, he's held that ball up, he's found a teammate, got forward, and then he's laid on this pass for David Villa, perfectly timed, and David Villa finishing as you would expect the Spanish legend to do, and that's 2-0. We've given them, told them to concentrate, we've switched it back to control, we just need to try and see this game out now. Alright, what is going to come of this highlight? At 2-1, you'd start in panic again. Allen's won that, though, nicely for Williams. What can he do for us? He's gone inside to Ludomo. Ludomo back to Williams. Go on, son. That's a nice ball out for Gomez. Gomez is much better getting forward than he's defending. He's put a cross in. It's there for Alton Williams. Down for Musa Morales! That's the game at 3-0. And Alton Williams, he is involved in everything. He is going to be an absolute star. He's a St. Lucian, I think. He's not even going to play for the US. Maybe he has a joint nationality and they'll sort of nick him away. But what a game he has had. He's as close to a 10 as you can get, I think, this game. A goal, 2 assists. He's been absolutely wonderful. Another highlight for us. We are really starting to click into gear. This is more like the New York City FC we had last season, isn't it? Ludomo, that's a decent... No, it's not. You could see what he was trying to do. I think Villa was looking for a through ball. Let's just hold this up here. Let's not give them a way back into the game. Go on. That's a nice... They've worked that beautifully, haven't they? Luckily, Villa has gone with Nicholas. Can he get across it? He's going to... Chanot's there. Heads it away. It's still there for them. Johnson, no. Clear it. No. Allen, what has he done there? That's a magical defending. How has he done that? No idea how they haven't scored, but Robbie Allen or whatever. Is it Robert Allen? I don't even know what his first name is. Probably should know that, shouldn't I? But he has done absolutely brilliant there. Alright, another chance for us. Allen, wrong foot. That's okay. Just gets it into Ludomo. We have, ring clear there. In for Maxi Morales. That's a wonderful pass for Alton Williams. Needed to go there, didn't he? Needed to go across the keeper, but that's okay. Let's pause this here. At 3-0 with 5 minutes to go, I'm relatively confident. We're going to give Navarro a chance to play. Let's take Callens off, I think. I think he's probably the most important defender. Let's give Bullen a game for Maxi Morales as well. We can play him as an advanced playmaker in his more preferred position. Let's give them... Pressure's off. They are two young kids, so we don't want to do too much by way of putting pressure on them. Allen's looking complacent. That's not great. But here we go. Sean Johnson with the ball at his feet. He's gone for Navarro. Now, we've seen Navarro have absolute brain explosions and give away goals, but he hasn't done it on that occasion. That's a decent ball for Allen. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a tackle, but you can see what Bullen was trying to do. Just, it needed to go over the top for Gomez, didn't he? Or into David Villa, and just kind of didn't go anywhere. He's won the ball back there, though. That's brilliant. And then Ludemo's given it away. Oh, what's going to come of this? Long highlights tend to lead to goals. That's a good pass, isn't it? We've got men back around him, though. Oh, we've clocked off a little bit there, and it is a goal. 3-1 just takes the shine off it, doesn't it? We'll give them a concentrate. Just make sure that we don't make this any more nervous for ourselves than it already is. That wasn't a bad pass. You just hear, it looked like we had that under control. He's picked out a nice pass wide to the teammate, and that's a decent first-time finish. It's a little bit disappointing to lose the clean sheet, but we've been absolutely dominant this second half. We'll give them one moment of lapse of concentration, won't we? That should be it. There it is. It's all over. We've got the 3 points at home. That's what we wanted, and that may see us second place in the league. We'll give them a good result. That is a good result for us, and on we go. There we go. Look at that. Second in our conference. Second overall. How's goal difference? So we'll actually be third on goal difference behind Sporting Kansas. But it wasn't that long ago. We were looking, I think, what were we, 10 points behind Sporting Kansas a few episodes ago, so that is really, really promising. So wait right there, guys, we'll be back for most likely Philadelphia Union, possibly San Antonio in the US Open Cup 5th round. Okay, welcome back. It is the US Cup 5th round against Philadelphia. We are the favourites. We are, if we have a look at the team, playing very much a reserved, youthful lineup. So it's a good opportunity for us to have a look at this. And let's have a look at one guy we have signed on loan in from Everton. It is Anthony Robinson, left wing back, fullback. You can see decent enough. He's coming in for cover basically because Matarrita, I think we're selling him to Millwall. I am still trying to get my head around how this whole salary cap and designated player, or I get designated players, but trying to fit players into the salary cap. Basically, Matarrita wants 27 grand a week if he's going to stay with us, which, based on the quality of his play, fair enough. That doesn't work under our salary cap, obviously, so we're trying to sell him because his contract's up. He's obviously not going to re-sign. I don't know if we sell him if we can use some of that money to get in allocation money, which apparently we can use to offset wages under the salary cap. I'm very confused, guys. I'm hoping if we sell him, we can do that, and then we can maybe keep some other players that are out of contract. Chanot looks like he's leaving. We'll talk about this during the game. This is the lineup we are sending out. It's McIntosh in goal, the backup goalkeeper. It's Robertson making his debut with Mina, Navarro, the young promising centre-back, and Gomez as the back four. Keaton Parks and Zalalem will go through the middle as our playmakers, both deep lying and attacking. Lewis and Harrison go down the wings. Obviously, you'll see we've changed formation. Bullen is going to play in behind Cantu, the young guy we got in the super drafts. This is the team we're sending out. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's find out. So we can see, it looks like Philadelphia, they're going with a sort of 4-3-3 of their own, aren't they? Just a more defensive one. So we'll see how we match up with that. Pick up where they left off. Now, bearing in mind that this is very much a reserve team, we don't want to be putting too much pressure on them here. Maybe where the favourites give the fans a performance. I'm thinking go out there, relax, play a natural game, the result will come. We'll give them some calm faith to go with that and see how we go here. It's at home, which gives us a little bit more pressure, I think, doesn't it? We kind of expect a result. I'm not sure if this is Philadelphia's strongest lineup or not, to be honest. Could not tell you. But yeah, I was saying about contracts. Chanot, it looks like he's leaving. He's got offers from Belgium. We obviously can't compete with that. He himself wants 7, 8, 9 grand a week, which is reasonable, again, based on his attributes and how good a footballer he is. We just can't fit that under the salary cap. So it looks like he's going to be off. We did kind of figure that. I will obviously therefore try and keep Callens for next year. I'm really curious to see, and if you guys know, please let me know. If we sell Matarrita, I think it's 1.7 million plus future. There's a ball in for Cantu. Go-ho! SoccerNet gave us an E grade, I think it was, for our signings in the Super Draft. Well, you can stick that E right up where the sun does shine, because there he is, popping up for the opening goal. Cantu knocks it in nicely. Good movement as well. Harrison picks him out. Harrison, of course, is one of our stars that doesn't quite fit when we play the two up top with no wingers. So that's why he's playing here, and he has done brilliantly there. That is 1-0. So I was saying, if we sell players, does that go into general allocation money, any of that? Please let me know, because it would make life a lot easier if I know, having sold Matarrita, that we can then sign some of our other players, use general allocation money to lessen the impact of their salaries on the salary cap. He's still with me. This is why I don't understand MLS. If we can do that, then we might be okay for next season. If we can't, guys, I'm not sure if we're going to have a full team next year, because pretty much our entire squad is up for contract renewal, and we can't afford to keep them all because they just all want too much money. And when I play in the A-League in the past, you can, and again, this is older versions of the game, you can just use bonuses, like goal bonuses, appearance fees, and things like that to offset, so they make sort of pay them based on bonuses that doesn't count against the salary cap. Let's say keep this going, we're capable of better. Again, we'll do individual team talks, and we'll come back and see how, we'll talk through my confusion. But yeah, I was saying, so with MLS though, there's no bonuses that you can offer them, so it's all based on the salary, and so obviously they want high salaries, and I don't understand how we're supposed to keep any sort of squad together based on just the salaries. This is why I guess MLS players go to Europe, isn't it? Because surely they can go to Norway and make more money than we're going to be able to pay them. So I'm very frustrated by it, I've got to admit, but we'll just try and put a squad together and keep who we can for next season. But yeah, if you have any tips for me, guys, please do let me know, because I am absolutely struggling. Here's LLM over a free kick. He's knocked it in for Mina at the back post. It's down for Harrison. It's 2-0, and is NYCFC number 2, the reserves, about to go through? Well, reserves is harsh. Harrison's a very good player. But are we about to progress in the US Cup? Now, I'm looking at Anthony Robinson here, and he hasn't played for a long time, I'm assuming. 51. We should probably take him off if we want any sort of long-term future for him at the club. I'm not sure. I did register him in the MLS squad. I'm assuming and hoping he's going to be able to play for us. But again, not 100% sure. We're not actually paying Everton anything towards his wages. I'm sure, well, so I don't really know, I guess, if he's going to count against salary caps or not. But hopefully he won't. Now, we're going to give our young Garcia a game here. Jonathan Lewis has been absolutely anonymous on that left wing, so I don't think we're not losing anything, are we? Because has he even touched the ball? That's the big question. We've dominated this game, though. This is really, really promising. Again, Bedoya is a good player, isn't he? He's played for the national team, so they're not playing a terrible season. Wijnaldum as well. So this isn't a bad team that they've put out. So this is really, really encouraging for us. The other one, I should have maybe put Sands on. He is just coming back from an injury, but it's a bit late now. Garcia stands over it. Can we top this off with a third goal? It's back post. It's headed away. Zalalem's going to get to it. We're into the 5th minute of 3, so surely this is the last throws of the dice. Even no matter what happens here, we're going to progress, which is wonderful. Cantu, that's horrid. That's maybe more of an E grade in the Super Draft there, isn't it? You can see where they were coming from. But there it is, 2-0. We progress in the US Open Cup. It means nothing to the board, but it's nice to keep going through, isn't it? And it is the opportunity we have to give match fitness to some of these other players. So the further we can go in this, the happier I will be. And there we go, Atlanta's gone through as well, Colorado. Now this is probably the team we want. They've knocked out LA Galaxy. What a shambles they are in. But so hopefully we can get this Dallas team and continue. But that's us into the 6th round. I'm not sure what the 6th round means in terms of quarterfinals. We're playing Colorado away. It is the quarterfinal. So we're playing Colorado away. That's going to be tough, but who knows how far we can go here. We do have some good youngsters at the club. But that's it for this episode, guys. I think I enjoyed that. Let's come back for the quarterfinal away to Colorado, and then Columbus. We've seen Columbus a few times, haven't we? Or do we want to do New York? Do we want to do the Derby? We probably want to do the Derby, don't we? So forget that. Next episode, we will do New York at home, MLS. We'll see if we can get revenge for our earlier smashing in the Hudson Derby. And then we'll come back also for the quarterfinal of the US Open Cup against Colorado. continue to see the progress of these young players, because based on how these contract renewal guys, these young players are probably going to be first teamers next year, because I don't know who else we're going to get to keep. But that's all for Friday. Like I said, if you have any advice on how to renew players' contracts in MLS and fit them under the salary cap, please leave me a comment, because I am struggling big time. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you're subscribing. If you have enjoyed that, do leave a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. But until Friday, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and here are some of our best goals from June. Take care.